Hello, my friends out there in Cyberland. I figured since I did my intro yesterday, I'd come on today and tell you a little bit about what Kallmann syndrome is and how it's detected and everything. So, Kallmann syndrome is I got my little notebook here with all my notes on it because I forget what to say and stuff. So here it is. So it's a genetic disorder with the failure to start or fulfill or to complete puberty. Now, not everybody even suspects it when, hey, you're a little late, you don't start your puberty like everybody else. You get your doctors coming in, and then they'll say, oh, you're just a late bloomer, don't worry about it. We'll look at it in a couple of years or so, no big deal. Everybody's produces at their own rate. No, just don't think about it. Just continue being your own person, and we'll worry about it later. Well, I did that, and it was still in the back of my head. Why didn't this start? Why didn't I get my period? I go back to the doctor. 13, nothing. Keep going. You're a little early. Don't worry about it. 14, nothing. I had no development, no boobs, no nothing. I was chunky, so I had this weird, I was fat and flat chest on top of it, which means it didn't look right. I used to wear falsy bras. I used to wear falsy little bras with little padding in it, so that way it makes it look like I had something, but I didn't. There was nothing there. Then 17 came around. Hello, 17, nothing. Faded. I nothing yet. 17 years old, no period, and they still said, "We'll keep an eye on it." I guess that's back in the day. They really didn't look at stuff because I don't know. At 19, I went to the doctor and I said, I'm not leaving until you send me to a specialist because I need to know. I need to know what's wrong with me. I haven't started my periods. I don't have no breasts. I'm chunky, so it doesn't even look right for me. There's definitely something else wrong. And I'm not leaving until you decide to send me to a specialist. And finally, he said, okay, well, I guess we'll have to send you to a specialist now. Because I wasn't going to leave. I wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't leaving his office. It wasn't going to happen. Until I got in there and demanded it. 19! I mean, come on. 19 and not having your period yet? I know most people had already had it. Oh, my sister was the same way. Oh, I wish I didn't have it. No big deal. I wish I did. I was like you. No, you don't. Not until you're in my shoes. Go to the doctor. The new doctor. He goes in. He does a bunch of tests. He does an ultrasound. A vaginal ultrasound? When you've never had sex? Oh, that hurt. They didn't see anything. There was no ovaries. There was no uterus on there, on the ultrasound. Nothing. So he panicked. He's like, oh, well, we gotta go and do surgery and see if what's going on because, what if you're a guy? What if you have two of everything and you have stuff inside that you're not supposed to? Well, we gotta go in and see what happens. I'm like, no way. Really? I never would have thought that. You could have had guy stuff in there? Uh-uh. So, I did laparoscopic surgery during spring break, my last spring break, my senior year in high school. Just so that, because I didn't want to miss school and everything. They went in there to see if everything was there. I had a uterus. I had ovaries. They were the size of a 7-year-old. 7. I was 19 at the time. So he was like totally flabbergasted. He was like, I had no idea what to do. He sent me to another specialist, even I guess would be an RE now, but back then I had no idea what it was. They sent me to even different specialists to see what was that. Why is she only like the size of a 7-year-old inside? Because it was beyond his, recollection or anything. So they sent me to this other specialist. And she did all the tests. And there was one more test she had to determine what exactly I had. She did tests. She checked to see, my hormones. She even did a test with my smell. They told me to close my eyes, and they put a cup of coffee or something in front of my nose and said, "What's it smell like?" And I was like, I don't know. I thought I had allergies, and I have no sense of smell from my allergies. Who knew, right? Smell. I don't have any smell. I've always had allergies. So, I had one more test to do, where they were going to take a medicine, inject it, and inject the medicine, then take blood for like 6 hours. But at that age, at that time, insurance did not let you stay on insurance with your parents. So at 19, I lost the insurance just before I took the test. I had no idea what I had. It ended. It took another year before I got public health insurance, so they can do it, all the tests in there. They finally did it. I was in Texas at the time, so I was at the city hospital, and they did all the tests, and they sent me to Herman Hospital in downtown, which was cool. It was really cool. It was like, I got to go downtown. They made special arrangements just for me because it was beyond their experience at the city hospital, because there was no actual doctors per se there. It was all interns kind of thing. So I had to go to a different hospital to find out what exactly was. So I went in. He did the test. He did the smell thing again. Why? I don't know. At the time, I don't know. Close your eyes. Smell. There's nothing there. Okay. I don't have any sense of smell. Surprise. It's not my allergies. It's no sense of smell. Then they did that test with the blood and the medications. On and off, on and off. Oh, it was horrible. They kept sticking me. The blood was getting in the vial of the medicine. I didn't know if it was even going to work. So, finally, it was over. Oh, I was so happy. It was the worst doing that. And then they told me that, alright, we know what you have. We know that you have something called Kallmann syndrome, which means you will never have kids. All we know is it's a genetic disorder. You have no sense of smell. Your sex hormones did not work. Your hypothalamus does not excrete your hormones properly. It has no hormones in it at all. And then I'm just going to have to live the rest of my life that way. And I was devastated. I was ready to. I was like, all right, I'm never gonna have kids. Why should I get, married? Why should I whatever? No one's gonna want me. I just decided to continuing my whole life, but just lonely. So the hypothalamus doesn't work. My olfactors which is the thing in your brain which has to do with the sense of smell, is very, very small. It's practically undetectable, and I just have to be careful and I don't burn the house down and don't know where they can't smell it. So that was that part of it. So that's my issue with Kallmann syndrome. I hope everybody can understand what I'm saying, and have a good day.